everyone, and welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of girls high school basketball. Tonight, a section matchup as the Cardinals host the Duluth East Greyhounds. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro courtside, and Howie, two teams still struggling to find some rhythm this season.
Yeah, you know, it's a long season, and both teams are just trying to find their way so far. The Greyhounds at 1-6, the Cardinals are at 0-6. So both teams looking to make some adjustments as they've played 6 or 7 games in the season.
Well, for the Greyhounds, they've got a couple of seniors and a lot of sophomores. So it's a kind of a transition, but they do have a couple of senior girls that can really fill the basket, led by Gunther.
Ashlyn Gunther, she averages almost 17 points a game. She's dynamic, and so the Cardinals know that they're going to have their work cut out for them. But you're right, it's not just her that this offense runs through. So there's a couple of players that Coon Rapids are going to have to be concerned about all game long.
Yeah, for the Coon Rapids Cardinals, 6 games in, still looking for their first win. They know it's more than one player that has to get the job done. They, bottom line, have to score more, and they have to give up less.
Yeah, they really do, and the Cardinals are led by Kaylee Bierman, and that's something that she's a player that really is going to be on Greyhound's best player. She held Sarah McGowan, just 6'4" player from Armstrong, to 7 points below her average in their loss, and so she's really going to do it all. She's going to play all 3 guard positions tonight, so she's going to try to lead the way for Coon Rapids offensively and also on that defensive end.
Yeah, defensively, she does have 6 blocks on the season, so leads in that category. She's first or second in almost all offensive categories through 6 games, but the Cardinals are hoping to do things a little bit differently and hoping to come away with a different outcome. They welcome the Greyhounds next on CTN. All right, Howie, take a look. Our opponents are on this side, and the Cardinals are over here. Where's the line of scrimmage?
Right here.
Good. So obviously the Cards want to get the ball downfield anywhere over here, and the other guys are pushing back this way over here. So one strategy would take...
Hey, Joe!
What?
Tic-tac-toe, I win!
Russell.
at the field house and ready to get this one going. Again, two teams trying to find something to spark their season the rest of the way as they get ready to flip the calendar to 2023.
Well, you talked about it. For the Greyhounds, defense is going to be really important tonight. They play better when their defense is playing better. And you talked about an average of 12 steals per game. And so they're going to try and give the Cardinals fits here. And I think and we're going to see a little different look for the Cardinals tonight in terms of they're going to probably play a little more pressure defense, something they haven't done yet this year. So that'll be interesting to see as well.
Well, and for Duluth, Coach Wint talked about pressure is everything for his team.
Yep.
They have to pressure the basketball if they are going to play the way they want to play. They want to pressure the ball, force turnovers, and finish at the offensive end, of course. And through 7 games, 12 steals a game, but they have over 20 turnovers a game themselves as well.
Absolutely. So it's just going to be ball control, setting tempo. There are going to be a number of different things that they want to accomplish here tonight if they're going to get the win on the road.
Rachel Hagan, number 20, one of the other seniors for Duluth East, and having a really nice season, has 15 points a game, leads the team with over 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, she had
3 steals per game as well.
In that last loss to Superior, she had 18 points and 11 boards. She outscored Gunther. Gunther had a dozen.
She also averages 2 blocks a game. So those are the 2 main weapons, but Sydney Zwack just under 10 points a game, another senior for Duluth East.
Well, Coach Wint said, we want to share the ball. We know it goes through our 2 superstars, 2 best players, but we want to make sure we share the ball.
Cardinals just kind of defer on the jump ball. Duluth East's first possession missed, but Hagan gets it back, kicks it back out. Gunther near side for Fuller. Steps in, her pass deflected, but got through. That pass taken away by Bierman. Bierman on the run, right at Gunther. Hits the side of the backboard, recovers her own rebound. Back down low, a nice look from Green. Her shot won't fall. Rebound by Hagan. And Gunther back the other way. Long pass, coming back to it was Kittle. And a little short jump shot for Sierra Fuller gets the scoring started.
I'm talking about Kaylin Green, and Coach Bierman said she's really working on distributing the basketball.
Green driving with the left hand and scores. Yeah, Kaylin Green, just a freshman, leading the Cardinals in 3 offensive categories: rebounds, assists, and steals per game.
I was talking to her dad before the game, and I said, she's really been impressive. Our youngster, just a freshman, just the way she contributes and the fact that she's starting on this varsity squad.
A little bit of a shuffle on the feet of Fuller before she went to dish to Lily Kittle at the back door. Green finds herself some room down the wing. Jump shot in and out. The rebound by Zwack. Gunther across midcourt. Drives the left side of the lane. Kicks it out for Kittle. Kittle's shot won't fall. The rebound by Schmidt. Coon Rapids back the other way. Green slowed by Kittle. Now runs into the double team from Fuller. And the foul is going to go against the sophomore for Duluth East, Sierra Fuller.
Again, defensively, Coach Wint talked about we're going to be aggressive, and that's what you're seeing from them early on. And just a little bit too much there on the foul.
Leah Graham into the game for Coon Rapids, early sub. Just over 90 seconds in. Kaylee Bierman into the front court, watched by Gunther. Schmidt with it up top. Tried to feed it to the high post. That was tipped away. Back the other end comes Hagan, the bucket and the foul. Puts Duluth East back in front.
Well, Hagan does a nice job of making things happen, and you see she's able to take it to the hole and able to get the bucket, enough body control where she's able to make the shot and now pick up the foul as well. An opportunity for a three-point play for Hagan.
It's good hands from Weinset that got in and broke it up. Got it all started for Duluth East. Free throw is short. Gunther has the rebound. She's in traffic. Back able to rip it away. Avoids Hagan, gets it up court. Kaylin Green trying to get inside, draws the foul.
You know, the Greyhound defense concerned about Green, you know, the fact that she can hit from the outside, but just, again, a nice fake, a little bit of a fake, and then she tries to get to the inside when she's fouled.
Inbound to Bierman. Three-pointer from the left side is off the mark.
You know,
Greyhounds all over the rebound.
Right. Bierman's going to be important. She's kind of a shooter that she stops and pops, and that's what she does.
Gunther's little floater wouldn't go. Got her own rebound. Forced it back to Kittle. Kittle gets the foul and gets to the line for two.
I'm going to call Bierman for this one.
I think they're going to call Schmidt.
Oh, they are. That's Schmidt's second already, early on.
Zwock back in for Duluth East. Hagan tried to charge in and grab that rebound away, instead lost it out of bounds. It'll be Coon Rapids ball.
Well, you can see her hustle again and again. If she wouldn't have lost the handle on that basketball, she would have been able to be successful on that.
Green fires it up court for Bierman. Three-pointer from the corner over the top. Graham has the long rebound. Beck for three from the right side. That won't fall either. The rebound by Gunther up court. That pass too tall for Weinset, out of bounds.
Both teams playing a little tight here early on.
Green running up court, stops up, then lost the handle right to Hagan. Now the Greyhounds with numbers. Hagan back door. The shot won't fall for Weinset. Hagan with the putback has her team up by 4.
Hagan again being aggressive, and she's got that ability. She's got good body strength and that ability to get that shot. She has, as you mentioned, 4 of the 6.
And again, pressure forces the turnover. Weinset all alone drops it home. Full court pressure. Another steal. Backdoor look wouldn't go. Weinset able to finish, and it's 10-2.
Well, you can see what the effective full court pressure does.
Another steal for the Greyhounds as they attack in a pack. Gunther driving left side, can't get it to go. Hagan has the rebound. She's blocked by Schmidt. Ball ends up out of bounds. It'll stay Duluth East basketball. A couple of substitutions for the Cardinals, as well as Sierra Fuller checking back in for Duluth East.
I mean, Hagan's just so active and so strong underneath the basket. There you're going to see the steal, and there's the give, and first shot is that was a shot for the basket. But again, Hagan so strong underneath.
Gunther fouled by Bierman. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
That'll be the 3rd team, first on Bierman.
Gunther still looking for her first point. And we'll continue to search for it. Hagan the rebound, kicks it back to Gunther up top. Puts it on the floor, drives the paint, left-handed layup wouldn't fall. Bierman has the rebound, avoids some traffic. And gets it across midcourt. Bierman driving, gets the contact, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, she's driving the lane, trying to make something happen. She'll try to earn those points from the stripe. She's going to try and split the defense. Hagan got a piece of her.
Bierman able to hit the first. And she hits them both. Cardinals late getting down court, but the shot is off by Fuller. The rebound out of bounds off Duluth East. Cardinal ball. But you certainly don't want to make a habit of allowing Duluth East wide open looks like that at the offensive basket. Bierman across midcourt, double team comes, needs help, forces it through, out of the reach of Beck. Hagan on the break, gives it to Weinset. Her shot won't go, the rebound by Graham, and she's fouled. Hagan picking up her second foul early.
Well, and Joan, that's important too. If you know, they can try and pressure some things for Hagan, and if they can get her in early foul trouble and get her on the bench like she is now, that's going to help them.
And here's a foul on Gunther on the inbound.
That's the team 5th. Gunther's 1st.
Inbound over the top to Bierman. She'll try to run up court, punched away by Gunther, but out of bounds. Bierman fouled. Another one on Gunther. So 2 early fouls on both Gunther and Hagan, the 2 biggest guns for Duluth East. And this one is number 7. No, it isn't.
That's 6.
It's number 6.
Yeah.
Looked like they were lining up. Graham will inbound from underneath the Greyhound basket to Bierman. Left side 3-pointer is off the mark. The rebound underneath by Kuklak. But the Cardinals able to get the strip and reset the possession. Up top is Maya Tengwall. Right side for Malia Dean. Into the post for Beck. Turns, shoots, scores.
Well, Beck uses her size underneath, and you know, Coach Wynn talked to us, and we're not a big team.
Fuller's quick jump shot wouldn't go. The rebound by Kuklak, kicks it back out. 3-pointer by Zwak, and a foul. And that's one you just can't give up. This will be a 3-shot foul on a shot that was well off the mark.
Yeah, it was.
First one hard off the back iron, and I don't know. We've been doing this a while, right?
A few minutes.
But I mean in general.
Oh, no, I know what you
A
meant.
few years, couple times.
Yeah.
Been to a few basketball games.
We have.
I may have mentioned once or twice in the past the importance of free throws.
Well, yeah, and Duluth East so far early in this game not been converting what they need to from the charity stripe.
Zwak able to salvage one of the 3. And a timeout, Duluth East.
Well, a 5-point lead for the Greyhounds. Both teams going through, spurts of not being able to score, but the Duluth East team off to that early lead. You see head coach Rich Went. That's head coach Chris Bierman for the Coon Rapids Cardinals, and his counterpart Rich Wint, head coach at Duluth East.
That pass deflected, but gets through to Bierman. Pushes it up court. Casey Beck now. Left side, Green into the corner for Bierman. Back high on the left side, up top for Green. Dean into the corner for Schmidt. Trying to force it into Beck, rejected. Dean recovers. Cardinals swing it around. Bierman a three-pointer, that's off the mark. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals.
Kuklak, it was good defense by Kuklak. She was able just to keep her body in front of the Cardinal player and allow that to go off her hand and get possession for the East squad.
Zwack inbounds to Gunther. Feels the pressure. Back to Zwack across midcourt. Right side, a little give and go. That was deflected. Came right back, and another pass ripped away by the Cardinals, getting hands in.
Well, that was Schmidt just, getting a hand in the passing lane.
Kicked out, and Schmidt lost the handle a bit and fumbles it away out of bounds.
Okay, so we're going to see a wholesale substitution by the Cardinals, and they call this. He hasn't determined what his name is, but he's putting in a group of younger players, and they will stay in the game as long as they don't give up 4 points. Once they give up 4 points, then they will go back to the original starters. But he's going to try this. I think Coach Bierman's looking for somebody to step up off the bench and be able to contribute here as this season continues.
Well, they come in down by 5. Gunther slashing through, puts up the shot, gets it to fall. And she is on the board.
7-point lead, now a turnover.
Pass tipped away. Gunther all alone is going to hit that every time.
Okay, so now at the next available whistle, you're going to see 5 new players. The starters, original starters, come into the game.
Chloe Porish stopped up and drew some contact. She's that should be number 7, right?
Yep.
So that'll be a 1-and-1. So we won't do quite the full wholesale. They have 6 on the court because it's a 1-and-1. So Porish has to stay on. Green will hustle back off. First one off the mark. Hagan has the rebound. Tracked down the left side, stopped up. Swings it through to Fuller. Driving was Kuklak. She was blocked. Or excuse me, that was Zwack driving the right side. And ends up out of bounds back to Coon Rapids. And now Green will check back in.
Yep, now we have your 5 starters back in.
Keelan Green down the left side, kicks it back now to Kaylee Bierman. Right side, Tegwall back to Bierman, swings it around. Bierman, an open look, rattles it around, but out. Schmidt is there for the putback.
Yeah, just a great play by Schmidt to clean up the board and get the bucket. It's 15-8 in favor of the Greyhounds. A little over 10 minutes remaining in this opening half. There's a foul in on Beck.
Beck going to be called for the reach in on Kuklak.
So that would be her first and just the 5th team foul on the Cardinals.
Hagen cutting to the paint, puts it off the glass, won't fall, gets it back and kicked it out, but Gunther took his step before she put it down.
You know, this is a whole culture change for this Cardinal girls basketball squad with a new coach, new staff. And they're just getting to learn the personalities of these girls as well.
Green weaving through traffic and finds the basket.
Very impressive. We talked about it. She's just a freshman, but she's got 4 of the Cardinals' 10 points.
Jump shot is good for Nia Fuller. Bierman steps up right side, now backs away. Green kicks it out. Schmidt from 14 feet. Comes up short. Gunther has the rebound. Trying to work her way around and does. To the other end, kicks it out. Nia Fuller up top to Sierra Fuller. Left side, little pump fake for Zwack, then she draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Maya Tengwall.
So that would be her first, team 6th.
Troubles from the charity stripe continue for the visitors from Duluth East. Aaliyah Graham back on the floor for Coon Rapids. Missed them both. Gunther has the rebound in traffic, able to get back up top. That pass deflected by Graham, but not able to save it as she goes crashing into the bench. After a little discussion, we get it.
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been a Greyhounds ball.
It should have been a Greyhound ball. The Cardinals would gladly take it, but jump shot is off the mark for Gunther. Schmidt has the rebound underneath, looking for help on the outbound. Will get it ahead for Sophia Smith. Her pass deflected. Swooping in is Sierra Fuller, and she scores in close.
Well, Sierra Fuller did a nice job of taking advantage of that, getting into the passing lane and getting the turnover.
Smith for 3. That's off the mark. Glenn able to save the rebound, but Greyhounds have the numbers. Gunther pushes it up court. Zwack is fouled, and will go to the line again to shoot 2.
They'll call Bierman on that one, I believe. Nope.
That's Schmidt. That's going to be
her third, yeah.
Pushes the lead to 10. Zwack hits them both. 21-10, the Cardinals trail. Graham gets across midcourt, but double dribbled. The pressure pays off again for Duluth East. Gunther kicks it out. A little pump fake by Sierra Fuller. Kicks it up top. Hagan comes up short on the shot attempt. Graham flies in for the rebound, trying to get around Fuller and does. Gunther got a hand in and forced the travel.
Yeah, it was a nice play by Gunther because she just got enough to disrupt her. She wasn't able to control her flow, and she took a couple extra steps to turn the ball over.
And probably most importantly, did not pick up her third foul.
Correct.
Gets a good pick there from Hagan. A good strip from Sophia Smith, though. Cardinals on the run. Bierman flips it up short as Nia Fuller took some pretty serious contact, but no charge. Gunther drives baseline, overshoots. Hagan couldn't control the rebound. Graham back the other way. Working against Fuller, takes her to the left side and scores.
Graham doing a really nice job just controlling, using body control and able to take it to the bucket as the Cardinals are going to call a timeout. Trailing 21-12 with 7:05 remaining, but a nice job there to get the bucket.
Just over midway through, Duluth East, since a very early 8-0 run, have controlled the action here.
And they really have, and you know, Coach Witt deciding, you know, we've got a nice lead. Let's take advantage of that timeout call by Coon Rapids. Talk about things and strategize a little bit here on how we can continue to play with this lead and build it.
Ashley Flynn onto the floor for the first time for Coon Rapids. Gunther works up court against Bierman. Right side. Gets the pick. Drives the paint. Comes up empty, but gets her own rebound. Reverse won't go either. Graham has the rebound. Sierra Fuller trailing her down the court. Gunther punches the pass out of bounds.
Well, you know, Gunther just can't get on track offensively. She's had some opportunities. She's not able to drop. And so far, just 4 points, well below her average of almost 17.
Flynn working in the post. Off the glass, won't fall. Rebound by Weinset. She's in traffic, gets contact. Beck will be called for the foul.
Number 33, Casey Beck, her second personal.
Weinset will get the one-and-one opportunity at the other end of the floor. Good box out for Beck, able to control the rebound. Bierman resets, top of the key. Into Beck, working in the paint against Hagan, and she traveled.
Yeah, just trying to back her down and just took a little extra step.
Gunther across midcourt, works left side, lost the handle a bit, kicks it back out to Sierra Fuller, and now Weinset gets her way into the middle and comes up just short. Beck has the rebound.
Yeah, she had the opportunity to get the bucket. She just didn't put it where she needed it. Just not enough on that shot.
Bierman gets in, throws up a left-hander that falls, cuts the lead to 7. Full court pressure from the Cardinals. And a hard elbow. Bierman shaken up.
She's a tough player. Oh yeah, elbow right in the mouth.
it's going to be number 3 on Gunther, who, as you just mentioned, only 4 points, well below her average, has not had any rhythm. She's had opportunity, had a number in close that just haven't fallen for her.
Now let's hope she's okay. They'll have to negotiate here, down by 7. They haven't given her the foul.
Well, they've discussed it for quite a while here. Only thing I can imagine is they were.
Yeah, they're not giving her a personal.
Oh, they're not.
Nope.
Stop the clock for the injury.
Well, unfortunate for her that she didn't pick up her 3rd.
Very. Inbound goes to Gunther, splits a couple of defenders. Her pull-up won't fall. Fuller has the rebound underneath. Back up top, the 3-pointer is off the mark for Zwak. Able to track down her own rebound and put it back home.
Yeah, great hustle just to go after that rebound.
Green is going to be called for the offensive as Gunther got position and drew the contact.
So that'll be her first. Green's first.
Her first personal team foul.
Yeah, Gunther did a good job of just stepping up and taking that charge.
Inbound goes to Kuklak, nobody defending. She'll carry it into the front court. Challenge back and then back out, looks to pass, gets it up top. Sierra Fuller switches against Graham. Swatted away as she went up. Scramble on the floor. Tied up. And possession arrow will favor Coon Rapids.
A good job there by Casey Beck to tie that up. 9-point lead for the Greyhounds.
Green flying down the right side, takes the bump from Sierra Fuller. And that'll get her a trip to the free throw line to shoot a couple. As that is, oh, that's number 8.
That's
looking
number 8.
at the wrong side.
Yep.
So 1 and 1.
Cardinals are in the bonus, so line from 1 and 1, Caleb Green.
Coon Rapids not defending the lane on a 1-on-1 opportunity. Comes up short, and Duluth East unchallenged. 4-on-0 gets the rebound.
And they call back. That'll be her 3rd.
Foul is called on number 33, Casey Beck. Her 3rd personal, 10th team foul. Greyhounds on double bonus, shoot 2, number 5, Ashley Gunther.
Gunther misses the first.
For the Cards, number 4,
And all 4 of her points back to back.
and number 40, Kaylee Bearden.
Well, Bierman's quickly back into the contest, got a little cotton up the nose. She's ready to get back into action.
Gunther able to hit the second, push it back to a 10-point lead. Bierman in the right corner will take it to the lane. Left-handed shot is good. Cardinals late down floor, an easy basket for Whiteside at the other end.
Yeah, you don't want to trade baskets in that situation. Just push the lead back to 10 after a nice job by Bierman to get the bucket. There's a walk.
Got a little bit lost on that left side of the lane and couldn't get the pass off in time. Had to take that extra step. Gunther on the run again. And she's going to be called for the charge. That's her third. As Green steps up and takes the contact. So a little tit for tat, as it were. Same two players at both ends of the floor.
Green just doing a good job of just
sliding a
little
little
bit. She did move her feet a little bit, but they called the charge.
Sometimes you get away with one.
Hey,
but
they're okay with getting away with it.
She's the much smaller player.
Yes.
Takes guts to stand up like that. Bierman, an open look for three. She hit it.
That was a big one. They needed that. She has 9.
Hagen spins to the lane. Left-hander will rattle around and down. Green's pass taken away by Zwak. Inside to Weinset. Her shot off the mark. Hagen tied up with Tengwall and ended up out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal ball? Duluth ball.
Duluth East ball.
Duluth East ball.
Did they call it back?
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
they did. That's her 4th.
That hurts.
Yeah. She's going to have to come out.
Malia Dean will get set to check back in.
She'll come out. She's averaging a little over 8 points a game. She'll come out with just 2 here so far in the first half. And I'm assuming that she'll sit the rest of this 3:27.
Hagen able to get the bounce this time. Second one off the mark, tracked down in the corner by Bierman. In a double team, in lots of trouble, and a timeout by the bench.
That's a great job to force the Coon Rapids Cardinals to call a timeout, as they trapped her in the corner.
Bierman may have been better off just to shield the ball and let it get out of bounds, but didn't know just how much pressure was right behind her. And to that end, you know, Coach Wint, as we talked before the game with him, he's said our number one key is to pressure the ball. We have to pressure, and they have done that. The Cardinals have not had many easy possessions.
They have not, and they've been troubling them just about every time down the court. So both the bigs for Coon Rapids and Duluth East sitting the rest of this half out in foul trouble. Beck with 4, Gunther with 3.
Bierman in trouble as the double team. Lost the handle, and then the foul's going to go against Graham on the trip.
I'll give the Greyhounds a lot of credit. They just do such a nice job of trapping.
Going to the charity strike with Tommy Shakur Country, number 10, Lily Kittle.
Lily Kittle at the line to shoot 2. I do not know what their free throw percentage is in this first half, but it's not good.
It is not.
And they could easily be up by 10 more. Kittle able to roll the second one in. Pass deflected out of bounds as the pressure continues from the Greyhounds. Green left side to Graham, gets it right back. Puts it on the floor, gains a step. Gets through the contact and gets a bucket.
You know, just impressed with the youngster. She does a nice job.
Greyhounds trying to answer right back, but the miss by Kittle and then the rebound lost out of bounds to Coon Rapids. Bierman will turn and shoot for three. It's off the mark. The rebound by Zwack. Full court pressure from the Cardinals. Dean trying to keep up. That pass a little too tall for Kuklak. Covered by Weinset. Hagen will drive the lane, scoop and score.
Yeah, she's a good athlete. Yeah, Cardinals are a little apprehensive about committing the foul, and she's just going to drive the lane and get the bucket. She has 9.
Tengwall comes up empty. Pass to Hagen was poked free. Recovered by Kittle. The other one, that one's kicked away as there was another little elbow, and we've got another bloody nose as Aaliyah Graham has to come out. Be tended to.
Cardinals need a player in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, Smith will check in. Hagen gets underneath, the reverse won't go. Kittle can't get the rebound, now she can. Her pass was troubled, nice save by Kittle on the sideline. Zwack is fouled, will go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, I think she might have been fouled before that, but nothing called. Only a Dean called for the infraction. Her second.
Zwack able to hit them both. Largest lead of the game so far at 13 points for Duluth East. Bierman gets past Kittle. Shuffled her feet.
Another turnover for the Cardinals, and Coach Bierman can't be happy with that.
Inbound right through the hands of Kittle, and a turnover back to Coon Rapids.
Yeah, both teams have been sloppy at times. There's a walk again. Another turnover by the Cardinals, down by 13, 1:20 remaining in the opening half.
Inbound goes to Hagen. She'll get it across court. Smith trying to keep up, able to knock it away. Knocked her off her feet, but no foul. Green got through some contact, but didn't score. It's a pretty physical game.
It really is.
Another look at some of the contact that wasn't called, and then there's the bump that draws the foul. It will go against Tengwall, and it will put Maggie Weinset at the free throw line.
That is Tengwall's second foul. Greyhounds trying to increase that lead before the break.
At this point, they might be better off increasing the lead from the floor and not the free throw line.
I agree.
One more shot coming from Andrew Weinstein.
Whiteside able to make the second. Cardinals quickly to the other end, cross court. Bierman for three, off the mark. The rebound by Kittle. That one taken away by Persia Glenn. Smith gets it back to Green. Trying to get it to Bierman on the left side, just out of her reach and out of bounds. Another turnover. We're under a minute remaining in this first half.
But yeah, and again, give credit to the Greyhounds for pressuring and they're limiting what the Cardinals are doing and forcing that turnover.
Open look for Kuklak. Can't get it to fall. Rebound tip to Kittle. That shot won't go either. Persia Glenn up there to get it for the Cardinals. Bierman spun around, fouled, and will go to line to shoot two.
A 14-point lead here with just a shade under 30 seconds remaining in the half. Cardinals trying to see if they can cut into that a little bit before the break.
Bierman missed them both. Greyhounds have the rebound. Zwak able to get around the pressure on the run. And Persia Glenn takes the contact for the charge.
Again, just holds her own, stays and keeps her feet settled. And okay, maybe they weren't settled. It took the replay for me to see that. That was definitely not a turn. Oh, I love it.
You can be as biased as you want. You still can't look at that and say her feet.
No,
you can't say her feet were.
I take that all back.
Can't say her feet were.
No.
She had position.
She did
shuffle
but her feet
the feet
not,
before the contact, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what do you know? Another foul. Another free throw or two. You may not get this half done with ever.
Well, we got a half-hour late start as it is.
Correct. Yeah. Kuklak off the mark with the first.
Coach Micah Gork crossed the ways here with his daughter, and then we'll hopefully get an opportunity. Got some alumni in the building with a
bunch.
Yeah, former coach Deb Peterson's here.
Rebound by Green, fires the half-court shot over the backboard and out of the auditorium as we get the buzzer that gets us to the half. Duluth East up by 14, 35-21. We'll take a break and be back with more from the Fieldhouse after this on CTN.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Howie, do you know why fish are so bad at volleyball? Because they're afraid of the net.
Why me?
Why couldn't the volleyball player cross the road? There were too many bumps. Why was Cinderella kicked off the team? Because she ran away from the ball.
I hate you.
Halftime at Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. The Greyhounds trying to run away from the Cardinals. 35-21 as we reach the break. Two teams, as we talked about, desperately looking for a spark, some positivity to help them get their calendar turned over to 2023. And it was pressure on the ball that helped Duluth East get an early 8-0 run. And they have never looked back, building their lead to where it stands. But
the Cardinals just can't seem to close the gap here. Obviously, give credit to Duluth East for doing a really good job of pressuring on defense, and that's really what has been causing Coon Rapids trouble all night long, Joe.
Kaylee Bierman has 9 points, but several players in foul trouble, really on both sides, but way too many fouls for both squads in that first half. Need to clean it up in the second. Cardinals need a comeback. We'll see if they can do it on the other side of a break. You're watching girls basketball live on CTN. Back garage Carlson Fieldhouse. Duluth East with a 35-21 lead. And they will start with the basketball here in half number 2.
And they're going to obviously try and build upon that 14-point lead. Cardinals are going to have to get stops and get conversions and finish.
Gunther into the front court. Hands it off for Zwak. Hagen in the post, kicks it back up. Fuller back outside, driving on the baseline and scoring is Gunther.
Well, Gunther now 7 points in a little bit of a foul situation with 3, but scores the opening bucket here in half number 2.
Bierman's shot wouldn't go. Duluth East quickly to the other end. Sierra Fuller, left side, hands it off for Kittle. Back to Fuller. Can't find a way in. We'll get it to Gunther instead. Gunther will drive, get to foul, and go to the line and shoot 2. Aaliyah Graham getting a piece.
That'll be her second, team first. Three free for me to say. I can't say it like they can't make them. Free throw situation continuing to be poor for the Greyhounds here.
Bierman kicks it back to Green, across for Tengwall, into the corner. Graham back up top. Bierman trying to get it inside to Schmidt. The pass off the mark. Hagen comes away with it. Hagen drives the right side, scores off the glass.
She has 11 on the night. Lead all scores.
Over the top, Tengwall scores on the baseline.
Gets a nice assist from Green. You know, we talked about can't afford to trade baskets.
Kittle can't finish down low, gets it out to Hagen. She took a walk. Persia Glenn back on the floor for the Cardinals. Full court pressure continues from Duluth East. Aaliyah Graham take a run past Gunther and score on the left side.
And Gunther knows she's got to be careful. She cannot pick up another foul with already 3 personals. So great thought going right at her.
Kittle pulls up, shot is short. Fuller can't get it to go. Rebound tip, controlled by Green. On the run. Fakes the give and gets the contact. It's going to go against Gunther.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge for the Greyhounds that she's going to have to come out now with 4 personal. Yeah, just 8 points. So, you know, give credit to the Cardinals to keeping her down below her scoring image, thanks to the fact that she's in foul trouble. Was she staying in there with 4? I guess she is. Oh, now she's coming out.
Should be replaced by Maggie Weinset. Green misses them both. Hagen got a pick from Zwak, but lost the handle as she went around the side, and turnover back to the Cardinals. Good read by Kittle, just swooped into the passing lane to take that one away. Hagen drives right side, shot is short. Schmidt has the rebound. Bierman resets the offense to Green up top. Sierra Fuller on defense, left side for Bierman. Watched by Kittle. Gets a pick, gets to the lane, but foul's going to go against Duluth East.
Foul is called on number 10, Morgan Kittle. Her second personal team foul number 2. And number 3, Maya Fuller.
One Fuller out, replaced by a twin.
One Fuller in.
Sierra out, Naya on the floor, guarding Green, and Green carried. I think she agrees, but nope, players rarely do. They'd have gotten underneath it a little bit. It's a good looking spin move. Naya Fuller, a little fake and a travel. And a turnover back to the Cardinals. Green working against Zwack out of the backcourt. Tipped by Hagen, free ball. Hagen scoops it up, gets it to Kittle, down low, and the finish for Sydney Zwack.
Yeah, easy bucket there. Defense not obviously able to get back. And
Bierman stripped away by Wineset, but she couldn't keep it in bounds. Another look, Hagen tipping it free, avoiding contact. Good unselfish play down low.
Yep.
And Wineset able to hit the short jumper.
Coach Wentz said we share the ball, and we got to share the ball to be successful, and they certainly did on that particular team down court.
Naya Fuller finds Kittle at the back door and fouled by Persia Glenn. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Foul is called on number 31, Persia Glenn, her first.
That's Glenn's first, second team foul. And again, free throw woes continue for the Greyhounds. They've had so many opportunities, and like you mentioned in the first half, we obviously don't know how many opportunities, but they certainly have left a lot of points off the board.
Kittle able to hit the second one. I mean, it's just laughable how far off of her jumping line she was moved, and yet there was no contact to constitute a foul. Fuller all alone, and it's a 20-point lead. Three-pointer will not fall for Bierman. Tracked down. The rebound was Graham. Glenn in the middle doing the work. Can't get it to fall, but gets her own rebound. Trying to get it to Alex Schmidt. She just gives a little forearm shiver, gets rid of the pressure from Wineset.
Tied up and go to the favor of the Cardinals.
Number 33, Caitlin.
Shuck your block. Shuck your block right there. Green able to score a quick one off the inbound.
She has 8.
Bierman going to be called for the foul. Stepped up a little too aggressively on Zwack as she came across midcourt.
That is her second, team third.
Graham got a piece to that pass, but it got through. Maya Fuller takes it right at the defense, comes up short. Schmidt got it to Green on the run. Shot won't go. Hagen the rebound. Nice look to the back door, and Zwack able to put it in.
Yeah, that backdoor defense was not there for Coon Rapids, and relatively easy bucket. Lead stays at 20 with a little over 12 minutes remaining.
Green runs the length of the floor, and it rolled all over the top of the iron, but wouldn't go down. Zwack threw some pressure, and Coach Wentz asking how there was no foul.
Yep.
The Bierman will get a foul further down court underneath.
That's her third.
Hagen in the paint, turns to her left, shot won't go. Battles for her own rebound, kicks it out. Fuller, three-pointer is off the mark. Weinstead has the rebound, out to Kuklak, and now Hagen. Back inside, spins to her right this time, rolls around and out. Schmidt, the rebound, got it to Green, and
What was that?
Fuller able to get away maybe
Apparently.
with a little bit of contact as Green fell out of bounds, and that turns it back over to the Greyhounds. Hagen, shot won't go, got her own rebound, forces it up and in.
Boy, she's such a force underneath the basket. She's a great job of following her miss. And you saw it there, able to follow her miss and then get back into points.
Bierman all alone at the other end, and she is fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Hagen with 13 points on the night.
Number 21, her second personal goal line, shoot two. Number 40, Katie Bierman.
Bierman into double digits. Hits them both.
Back out of the court, number 33,
Casey Beck will check back in.
Got four with her four personals.
Well, that last one doesn't do you any good tomorrow.
No.
Three-pointer for Zwack off the mark. Beck has the rebound. Bierman to Green into the front court. Bierman drives, left side won't fall. Graham got the rebound, was trying to get it through to Beck, but too many bodies there. Zwack comes away with the rebound.
timeout taken by Duluth.
Timeout.
And a timeout
Yep.
by the Greyhounds.
Yeah, Coach Wynn thought that maybe that they were going to get trapped by the Cardinals, so took a timeout.
Red is in the house tonight. He'll be in the house.
Some familiar faces across the way.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of alumni of the girls program, including head coach Deb Peterson.
Wishing they had a little something more to cheer about from the home squad, but still here to support, and he's always here to support.
Oh, he is the #1 fan.
Without question. Well, and for Coach Bierman and the Cardinals, they have to break this last 11 minutes down into segments.
They
we
do.
need to win the next 2 minutes. And we
Well-
need to go out and win the next 2 minutes after that.
Well, the key is they've got to get stops, and once they get those stops, they got to be able to convert them into points. Otherwise, they're not going to crawl out of a 20-point hole. And
yeah,
that's easier said than done, of course.
Came into the game scoring just over 36 points per game and giving up just under 73. It's not a recipe for success. No. And any way you slice it, they need to be able to score more, and they need to be able to limit opponents better. Graham getting in there, gets the steal, takes it up strong, gets the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, and that's what they need to do. That's how they need to start trying to come back, is to take the ball away like they do there. And now an opportunity for her to earn a couple points from the charity stripe.
Or 1 at least.
Let's hope. Gunther back into the lineup with her 4 personals, just 8 points. We talked about it in the opening. She averages close to 17 a game, and Cardinals holding her down, but mostly in part thanks to the foul trouble that she's been in.
Graham able to get 1 of 2. Gunther at the other end pulls up and scores.
As she quickly comes back into the game. Now a steal by the Greyhounds and a couple of big buckets.
A quick basket for Zwack. Pull-up jumper for Green is good at the other end.
Again, we talked about that young freshman, how impressive she's been. And just able to stop and pop for the bucket.
Shot won't fall for Winesett. Graham has the rebound. Cardinals moving the other way. 3-pointer for Green is good.
She has 13 points on the night.
Gunther on the run, scores in the paint. All of a sudden, a back and forth action. The pace is picked up. The shot underneath will not fall for Dean. And then she fouls Gunther on the rebound.
That's Dean's 4th. 15 on the Cardinals.
So 2 players on the floor. Well, now Dean coming out. I was going to say 2 players on the floor with 4 fouls, another with 3. Zwack across midcourt, working against Bierman, hangs off. Gunther, wide open look, and she left it short. Graham lost the handle, pressured by Kittle. Gunther had her pocket picked, didn't know Bierman was behind her. Bierman drives to the other end, leaves it off. Graham jump shot won't fall. Rebound by Green, she gets the putback.
Green with 15 points, leads all scorers for Coon Rapids.
Leads all scorers in the ball.
In the ball game, yeah, you are correct.
Gunther working against Graham. Foul before the shot is going to be called against Gunther. Now, that is going to be the 7th. No, number 6 against Cardinals. Inbound to Zwack. Quick shot wouldn't go. Second chance won't fall either. The rebound by Lynn.
Now these are the opportunities Cardinals have to take care of, or take advantage of. Too close in, miss.
Bierman open look for 3 is good. Gunther just runs past the defense, gets in close, and scores.
Carl's able to chip in a little bit here.
Back alone at the other end, scores quickly. Kaylin got a piece. Kaylin Green got a piece of it, but lost out of bounds. Zwock for three, in and out. Hagan tracks down the rebound.
Well, she smartly brings it back out, resets their offense.
Jump shot is good for Gunther again. Beck answers at the other end.
Well, Beck contributing here with 4 personals.
Gunther tied up by Persia Glenn. Greyhounds keep the ball.
Well, Gunther now just about at her average, 16 points.
Kittle over for Hagan to the lane, and a foul. The ball came down on Persia Glenn.
Rachel Hagan was following the shot on Persia Glenn, her second personal team foul, number 7.
So that is the 7th team foul, Joe. Now you've got your 7.
Well, it's a shooting foul, though. So.
Right.
Missed them both. Glenn has the rebound. The pass taken right back, and Hagan pulls it out to reset the offense. Gunther into the corner. Nia Fuller, a three-pointer that won't fall. Green tied up from behind by Lily Kittle. Flynn inbounds. Green runs down the side, runs into traffic, up to Flynn, top of the key for 3. That's off the mark. The rebound by Gunther. So back to Zwock. Kittle kicks it back. Zwock, little fake, steps up, short jumper won't fall. Rebound tipped, controlled by Green. Beck, open look from 10 feet, won't go. Gunther gets it to Hagan. Jump shot is good for Zwock.
Yeah, good offense there for the Greyhounds coming back and getting the quick little shot.
Beck drives, can't get it to go, got her own rebound. Second chance won't fall either.
Couldn't buy a bucket in that trip down.
Gunther puts it on the floor, drives to the paint, blocked by Glenn, got a second chance, that won't go either. Bierman up court to Flynn. Flynn got the contact from Nia Fuller. Just the 5th against Duluth East here in the second half. Exactly 6 minutes left.
Important free throws for the Cardinals if they're, again, got to get those
Or they're calling that a shooting foul?
They apparently did.
Now they're gonna take it out of bounds.
Okay.
Well, Cardinals still get.
Okay, we got.
It's not a shooting foul,
No,
but it was a foul.
It was a foul, so
Still
they do
your
get
ball.
possession. Yeah.
Back in for the Cards, number 4.
Tangwall will check back in and handle the inbound underneath the Greyhound basket. Bierman looked at the basket, drives instead. Too hard off the glass. Kittle to Hagan to the other end. Glenn going to be called for the foul, and Zwak going back to the free throw line.
So I'll be her third. Team 8th.
Sophia Smith back in for Coon Rapids. Zwak able to roll that second one in as well. Steal on the inbound by Kittle, but she stepped on the line. Turns it right back over.
Well, the Greyhounds continue to be aggressive on the defensive end.
Kittle came flying from behind Bierman, stripped her clean, but couldn't control it. So Cardinals to inbound from the corner. Graham inbounds to back, looks to the paint. Shot deflected and ends up out of bounds. Inbound to back, throws it up through traffic, won't fall. Rebound tipped, but out of bounds. It'll be Duluth East ball.
Yeah, definitely off the Cardinals. Well, they're going to put a little pressure on their own here. I mean, they need to turn the ball over. Down by 19.
Hagan throws up a prayer.
It was a prayer.
Empty.
Let's see if this one will go in.
Back drives to the paint and shot wouldn't go, ends up out of bounds. Cardinals argue it was tipped, but the argument falls upon deaf ears.
Yes.
Timeout Duluth East. A little over 5 minutes remaining, and they have a 19-point lead.
Yeah, Coach Wint just wants to draw a few things up for his squad, calling that timeout with the big lead and not much time remaining here in this contest. We'll see Coach Bierman just trying to get this program on the right path.
Go back to Gunther in the post. She turns and scores again.
She's got 18. Two lead all scorers. Oh, double. Yeah.
Fuller
Double
jumped
dribble.
the passing lane for the steal, but double dribbles.
Yep.
Returning to the court for the Cardinals.
Sierra Fuller playing a lot of minutes for the Greyhounds, just a sophomore. We've seen her twin sister Nia Fuller in there as well a bit. But as we talked about at the beginning, Coach Winton told us we've got 4 or 5 seniors, and then behind them they have like 0 juniors. The rest are all sophomores and 1 8th grade. Sophia Smith for 3, in and out. Graham, her shot won't fall. The rebound by Beck, stolen away by Gunther.
Nice job by Gunther just to take that away.
Fuller to Hagen, leaves it back. Kuklak can't get it to fall. Schmidt the rebound for the Cardinals. Green left side for Smith. Into the post for Beck. Drops it off for Schmidt. That one rolls across the iron but falls out. Bodies flying underneath. No whistles blowing until now.
Smith pick up the foul. It'll be just her first, but team 5th.
Team foul number 9.
Number 9.
Oh, number 9.
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 It took a while
was looking at
for the referees to
Realize?
go, oh yeah, that means that they get free throws. A 1-and-1 opportunity for Hagen. That's her 14th point.
Pushes the lead to 22.
Makes them both. She's now at her average of 15. Pass deflected, and last touch by the Cardinals as Schmidt got just a piece of it. Gunther leaves it back. Hagen to the lane, kicks it out. Gunther back out, back around.
Good travel. Good defense. Cardinals get a hand on the ball, forcing the travel.
Schmidt's pass taken away by Fuller. Sierra Fuller to Gunther. And just a little bit off the mark, trying to get it underneath to Sydney Zwack. Green gets it into the front court. Bierman into the post. Beck puts it on the floor against Gunther, tied up by Hagen.
Should be Duluth East ball.
And it is. Under 3 minutes to go. Hagen drives the lane, comes up empty, and apparently was not fouled. Green fakes, throws it up, partially deflected out of bounds.
Two and a half minutes remaining. Cardinals ball. 23-point lead for the Greyhounds.
Schmidt's jump shot won't fall. The rebound by Zwack. Gets it into the front court. Kittle will fake, kicks it out to Fuller. Hagen looking for the paint, kicks it out. Kittle to Gunther, left hand, won't fall. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds. It'll stay with Duluth East.
That ball going off Beck. Fighting with Hagen for that possession.
Had to draw straws to decide who had to jog to the far end of the field house to recover.
I thought maybe Dave Emmy was going to do it, just put his camera down and run to the other end.
He does everything else.
Well, he does.
But who would have the shot of her coming back in if it weren't
He'd
for
find a way. He'd find a way. I know it. He'd find a way.
Inbound to Kittle at the back door. She puts it up and in. Ten unanswered points for Duluth East. They've stretched the lead to 25. Kittle backdoor, Hagen the bucket.
Easy bucket for Hagen. Just a quick little passes, and they're continuing to build that lead.
Into the post. Beck goes to her left this time. Shot won't fall. Gets her own rebound and gets it in.
Timeout taken by the Cardinals.
Cardinals take timeout with 1:29 remaining. A 71-46 lead for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, the Cardinals felt a little better about coming in than the result. But Duluth East got out early and just kept themselves out front and started stretching it here in the second half.
Cardinals' next contest is not until Friday, and they're going to be on the road, and they're going to play at Minneapolis Washburn, Joe.
And as I stated on the last sports night, of which you were not a part.
I was not.
If they win just one game all season,
that's the one you want.
Let it be Washburn.
Okay.
Well, the Cardinals, their best offensive output since the season opener. They scored 52 in the opener against Southwest, and until now had not scored above 40 since. So 5 straight games.
Yeah.
They got to 38 twice.
Twice, correct.
But had not hit 40. So take the positives when you can.
Well, you need to, and you need, I mean, like we talked about, this is a program with a new coach, so a new staff, so they're getting used to a new system. There's going to be some growing pains, quite obviously. There's a very young team in Coon Rapids, and so they're just trying to figure things out as they go.
Wow, she threaded a needle on that pass, and Green makes it worth it on the backside.
Green was 17. Lead all scorers for the Cardinals.
Weinstedt fights through some traffic to get the bucket. Three-pointer for Beck is just short. Schmidt gets the rebound, gets the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, Schmidt did a really nice job of just staying with that miss. And granted, it wasn't able to get the 2-point play, but an opportunity to earn him from the stripe.
Schmidt able to hit them both. Cardinals continue to pressure. Bierman nearly gets the steal, but Fuller gets it right back. Sierra Fuller. Oh, good thought.
Yeah, it was.
But the pass just out of the reach of Caitlin Kuklak. Green is fouled. Double teamed by the Fuller twins. Foul is going to go against Nia Fuller.
Number 15, Caitlin Green. She does win the second.
Green hits them both. 18 points in the game.
That's a nice outing for her in this loss.
Uncontested layup is off the mark. Green running back the other way. Pull-ups and hits it. She's got 20.
She was hot tonight. Unfortunately, she couldn't carry the team, and the Cardinals will drop this one by a score of 73-54.
Yeah, it's they did a nice job of containing Gunther in the first half.
They did.
And again, a lot of had to do with the foul trouble. But they just never were able to produce those runs of their own. They got the offense going a little bit better than they have. That's their best offensive output of the season at 54 points. But again, if you're only going to score 54, you can't give up 73.
No, you can't. And those are things that Coach Bierman and his staff will continue to work on as the season progresses. But you got to be hopeful. The freshman scoring 20 points tonight for the Cardinals. That's a nice outing for her. But I know she'd give up those 20 points to take a win.
To be certain. Here's what we have coming up for you. A couple of boys basketball games. We'll see them hosting the Wildcats from Chisago Lakes on Friday and the Cambridge Isani Blue Jackets on Tuesday the 3rd. We get to see the boys hockey team. Hopefully there will be no snow outs this time around when
let's
host
hope not.
The Osseo Orioles.
We'd love to see them.
We've had two snow cancellations this winter season. Both have been the boys hockey team.
Yeah.
But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, it's Duluth East 73, Coon Rapids 54. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young saying good night.